Welcome back, Juicer xQcL.
xQcL.
Right. Everyone's video was tested for COVID-19 to surveillance to safe. It says ranking men by attractiveness.
Wow.
Dear PewDiePie, I think you're going to watch this video because
PewDiePie
you watched the first
Fokers.
part and you said you would.
Hell yeah.
I can't help but notice that your reactions to our videos get way more views.
Bruh.
So it's only fair that Jubilee Media collaborates with PewDiePie. Maybe the audience can suggest some concepts.
Okay, they're playing this off like they want to collab or whatever, but I know, almost certainly, these guys are really mad. They're not happy about the situation. The fact that all these React channels get to basically yoink their content and get a lot more views than they do, what they're doing is not fair use. Let's get that out of the way. It's just not. Like, maybe with PewDiePie, you might be able to make an argument that he at least in some capacity tries to, like, adhere to the, at least, spirit of fair use in some way. Like, there are edits around. It's not just the entire video uncut on his channel with his face in the corner. But people like xQc, people like Asmongold, people like Hassan, certainly not fair use. Even PewDiePie, it's like borderline. Because think about it, like, what is the purpose of that video? Why do people come to watch Jubilee's video? Well, they want to see how these 5 men are rated by these women. Why do people watch the PewDiePie video or the xQc video? Well, they want to see how those 5 men are rated by those women, but maybe xQc says something kind of funny in between. Like, what purpose does this video serve, right?
So for example, he's not really making any sort of substantial commentary or critique about the video itself, nor is he using like a necessary amount of footage from the video to make like a broader point, like about how Jubilee handles things, or maybe about the camera quality, or what this says about society, or whatever, right? Like my Jubilee video, all the footage I used was used in order to make a point. I doubt this counts as transformative because there's no real new meaning being added to the content. So basically my thought process with this stuff is, if you wouldn't do something similar to like a feature film, like a Marvel movie, like you're not just gonna put your face cam and then watch an entire Marvel movie, right? And upload that to YouTube. If you wouldn't do that, you probably shouldn't do it to another YouTube video.
Also, do videos like theirs affect the potential value of the Jubilee's video? Absolutely, right? There's no question about that. Like, it's one thing for a streamer to react to one of these videos on their stream. You know, I've mentioned before that I'm generally okay with that. But then you rip your reaction and upload it in its entirety to YouTube with no editing. You're essentially just re-uploading their video, but with your face in the corner. And at that point, the reason I'm okay with reacting to it on a live stream on Twitch and not okay with them just uploading that entire reaction on YouTube is because a Twitch stream doesn't directly compete with that video, not in the same capacity, and it doesn't harm that video as much. But this xQc video right now, I'm sure, is actually stealing views from that Jubilee video. So firstly, it takes up a spot on people's recommended. Once they click xQc's reaction, they're much less likely to watch the original video. There's no reason to, right? Like, this Jubilee video is literally directly competing with their own video uploaded on other people's channels. That's essentially what's happening. Not only that, they often put the title of that video, whatever video they're reacting to, in their own title. So when you search up that video, you'll find their videos shortly thereafter. So look at this, xQc reacts to ranking men by attractiveness. That's what the video is called, right? I mean, they take that extra step to be extra scummy. And I mean that sincerely. Like, I think this practice is completely scummy. So what xQc does, what Asmongold does on his YouTube, what Hassan does on his YouTube, these reaction but really non-reaction videos where you're just uploading someone else's content, absolutely scummy. See, and what I fear going forward is YouTube channels, like big YouTube channels, start DMCAing each other. Right now, I think they don't do that because they don't want a backlash. I'm certain, like, these Jubilee people are genuinely, like, not very happy about the situation. Like, their views haven't been growing. Actually, they've been going down in 2020.
Which for a channel like Jubilee's, I would say is pretty bad. And even if their total views weren't going down, you could still argue that they're being hurt by all this. You can literally get the entire product they're offering on other people's channels. And of course, this wouldn't just affect, companies like Jubilee. It would also hurt, whatever YouTubers, even small independent creators that have their stuff consistently yoinked over a long period of time. I don't know if this situation is super tenable in the next 5-10 years. What I don't want is for these companies like Jubilee start taking action.
even though they're well within their rights to do so. But I feel like that might create a lot of like apprehension about doing stuff that is actually fair use, or at the very least, like I've said, that captures somewhat the spirit of fair use. I'm not super concerned about the strict legality of things, but there should be at least like some sort of cultural standard. And I don't want rules to become stricter around all that so that people don't feel like they're being exploited. I like the rules as they are right now. I even like that it's not even completely enforced all the time. I like it when it's a little bit more free than that. But damn, like at least don't be so shameless about it. You know what I mean? Like we already went through this 4 years ago with React channels, but now they're suddenly popping up again. Like remember iDubbbz' content cop on Jinx or whatever, a React channel? But now I guess there's a whole new generation of YouTube watchers. But anyway, enough moralizing by me. Let's get to the actual video. Poggers.
Moving his camera around. Yo, is that Tyler 1?
We brought 5 men together to rank themselves based on attractiveness.
Rank themselves? That would feel so awkward.
Am I gonna get cancelled?
5 women to watch.
Okay. Women are going to rearrange them.
5, wait, what was that? Was that 5 is most? 5 is least, 1 the most. Okay. Wait, very quickly, what would I do? First impressions. I reckon that guy's 1, right? He's like tall, pretty good looking. Tyler 1 guy? I don't know, he seems alright. He's like buff. I don't know. I'll put him like 3, maybe him at 2? No. Him at 2, maybe. I can't even see his face. Alright, let's wait.
I'm gonna do my version, okay?
Alright, let's see what xQc has to say.
Wait, no. There's no way this guy is 1, right? I was gonna say this guy's like 4 or 5. Right? Like, he's obviously like well put together. Like, he's puts an effort into his appearance. He has a nice haircut, decent clothes, but he just looks like an average dude, right? Like, if you go to a supermarket, you see like 20 of these. No? Am I wrong?
2.
I mean, that's understandable. That's like that being 3. Like, I put this guy at 1, right?
4, 5, or 4, 5.
And I'm an Air Force cadet.
I'm Roy. I'm a recent college graduate studying political science.
Well, shoot, I guess first of all, right off the bat, I don't know about you guys, but this guy looks like a young Vin Diesel. Yeah. So I think you should just sit down over to the front. And have you guys seen his eyes?
What? Yeah, look at his eyes.
Oh, what's with his eyes?
I like his eyes.
He got shiny eyes.
I think I got
That's my take.
He chose a good shirt.
I'll make my way over here.
Dude, how is that 1? Like, I'm not saying he's ugly or anything. Obviously not. Like, I'd be the lowest in this entire group, but like, good looking, but like compared to the other guys, no shot.
If he's gonna look taller, it'd be kind of pog.
I get a lot of compliments, and even though I don't really take compliments well, I guess there's been enough evidence to where I know that people find me attractive.
I feel like what we should do is just say
Quit bragging, bro.
Okay. You don't get to say. You don't get to say.
Yeah, it's definitely 1, 2, or.
No, I'm sorry. Look, how is that 1? I'd say xQc's better looking than that dude. Like if that guy's a 1, xQc's like way better looking. I don't know, man. I'd say, okay, here's my list. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm like highest, and then 5. That guy's the worst. Like straight up.
Or 1, 2, depending. I think if it was taller, it'd be better.
I'll go 3. I would personally put myself a 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay.
I think you guys should duke it out and just say why you're a 3.
I feel like I'm tall enough. Fair enough.
I'm the shortest guy, bro.
I'm fine with that. Nah, you look like you put a lot of work into yourself.
I thought he was gonna be number 1, to be honest. So for me, he.
No way. This guy looks like what's that YouTuber called? The one who like reacts to cringe videos. I don't remember. But he just looks like that, like an average white guy. Like, that's not bad, but it's like, I feel like there's hundreds of these guys at my uni, you know what I mean?
At least has to be a 3 or 2.
I don't want to be like rude or blunt, but he kind of looks like a frat boy. So I think he should be like
True.
a 3.
Can I put a word in for myself that I'm not a frat boy?
Dude, I'm actually reacting more than xQc. What is
Okay, we
this?
should switch.
I mean, I disagree. I think you're up there, personally.
I'm content with being 4. 4 or 5?
I stick with 5. You're a pretty good looking guy.
I think you're pretty cute.
This is getting weird.
We're pretty attractive
This is
person
getting pretty
overall,
weird.
but seeing them and learning more about their personalities, I wasn't gonna argue that they were least attractive than me.
I personally feel that you should rank
Why is that guy?
higher.
You guys think they sit down?
The cameras can pick
Some
it up.
confidence, fam.
blemishes today. I got a crooked nose. I broke it a few years ago, man. I've always had problems
Okay,
with my
stop,
image,
stop.
especially when I was younger.
Insecurity,
like in
Andy.
middle school. I got like horrible acne. You know, I'm left with like the scars and stuff. So that always.
You know, I skipped the entire acne thing. Like, I realize now I was actually kind of lucky that a lot of people had like acne issues and stuff. But yeah, never. Like, I would get the odd pimple here and there, but
Really like kind of hurt my confidence.
All that seems like a big deal to you, but none of us like.
You gotta be too. This guy's pretty out there, pretty grounded, and actually quite relatable and honest with himself. I like it.
Like,
I think that guy's
you can't
good.
even tell, man. No, you
Good one. xQcL. Ooh. Yeah, he's ripped. That works out. Yeah, that guy's for sure number one, right? I said this dude's 3, maybe? 2 or 3?
Yeah, you're content.
Who'd be 2? Wait, if that guy's 1, who'd be 2?
I would say you two.
No, I say he's 2.
Guys, just wait till the women get into it, okay?
I don't
Wait.
even know, bro.
They're gonna
Changing my mind too much.
From my opinion and from my experience, he would be like higher on the ranking.
I think he's.
Okay, I maybe I slept on this guy a bit too much. He's like better looking than I thought, but I'd still say like not number 1, like 4 or 5.
We say 1, 2. Okay, that's 3 against 1. He's 2.
So I'd put this timid guy at 5. Yeah, he's for sure. Actually, yeah, I basically agree with this. I wouldn't say he's 1. Oh, maybe actually. Nah, he's like a scuffed version of Tyler 1. He's like a worse looking Tyler 1, to be honest. So I'd put him at 2, him at 3, him at 1. Yeah.
Okay. You guys need your prescriptions filled with your eyeglasses.
It's double reverse.
I mean, just look at him. This guy's dripped out.
That's true, dude. He put some work.
He dripped out? It's got like a necklace, I guess.
We forgot about the jeans.
Oh yeah, that's like plus points.
You still gotta have more.
Dude, I'll be honest, I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, wish I was a
about
little bit
those.
bigger. A little bit stronger. Okay, so where am I?
Well, he's not dripped out though.
True.
Where would you put me?
Attractiveness? Wait, attractiveness, chat? Your clothes count? No, they don't.
That's an interesting thought. I think they kind of count, right? I think they can like change how people perceive you, but for me personally, like I don't care that much about clothes. Like I wear ratchet clothes wherever I go. I've started putting a bit more effort recently, but
I still think they're wrong, and I should be like here.
That's because you're humble.
Oh, his chat says yes, of course, the clothes count.
We noticed once he took the jacket off, he moved up a couple spots.
I don't want to take. I was peer pressure to take off that jacket.
I like this stuff. I think this.
No, they don't.
Cool. Dang. Good.
No, they don't. Chat, stop it.
Stop it, Ron.
Chat, guys, listen. I wore it as a troll, okay, but guys, listen, hold on. I had unreleased merch, okay, because they sent me designs, and I was like, no.
Shut
What do I
up.
feel
No one
about
cares
this?
about your merch.
It's terrible. I think it's.
Who cares?
It's okay.
When I saw when the
Why don't we
guys
get to-
were
why don't we
ranking
get to
each
rate the
other,
women?
it's
Split
like a first
W.
impression type of
All
thing.
right,
So
boys?
basing off how you look and the conversation that we heard for a little.
Time out. Pause. I need to see their booties.
Oh, reverse the roles.
Nothing. Okay.
All right.
We need to get the tender little sweetheart that is right now and get him.
Why is these girls
I
again?
feel like he would give you flowers. Like he'd go to your doorstep. By far, if I was
Roy?
sick, I'd call him to take care of me. That's it. Like flat out.
Oh, Roy's a sweetheart.
Oh, I love him. I wanted him to talk more. I felt like all the boys talked over poor Roy.
Honestly, I love little baby Roy. He just got shoved to the back of the line every single time.
Okay,
is this kind of patronizing? I hate this when like people like treat a person like a cartoon character. Like, oh, little baby Roy. Oh, shut up. He's an adult, bro. Come on. Yeah, I have like friends that get treated like that sometimes, and it's like, it's so cringe.
Fitness for me, and as a general whole, I was like, who am I wanting to go hang out with right now? Like, if we were done after this, like,
we
who
went
would
to
I be
go
like,
grab
want to go grab coffee?
My number one would be,
Spill the tea, Kaylin.
he looks like a bootleg Michael B. Jordan. So he would go
Whoa,
first because we
come
love
on.
Michael B. Jordan.
Don't do him like that.
Astrophysics or whatever.
Yeah.
He has a nice haircut.
His eyes.
I felt like I had a very friendly vibe from him.
Exactly.
Just his like eyes and his smile. I thought Sam was the most attractive to me. He wasn't striving to be number 1. He was just like, place me where I am, and I'll take that.
I feel like these guys are bugging.
Yeah.
But I feel like
What are these comments?
so might like
Cheat on you.
True.
Yeah.
Go, nice to see.
I was trying to think of something drastic here.
Trump supporter.
Oh,
No, I didn't mean it. I don't know.
I feel like he probably has a bad temper.
He punches drywall when he gets angry.
Kaylin gave her 1. Who's your 2, 3, 4, 5?
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, this is getting really weird.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, who?
Yeah, you said.
She said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1.
Blue sweater.
Blue. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, what's with this dude at one? I don't get it.
1.
Dude, my gaydar is off, I guess.
3.
Why did I say gaydar? I'm gay.
What? Sorry.
Okay. Immediately, I liked the guy in the green shirt who was shorter. Made eye contact.
What?
And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I think that's attractive. Is like
XQc's not
connection.
impressed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay. Okay, we're on the same boat.
I mean, I feel like I like a guy who's not so skinny, just because I like, you know, protection.
I
and,
get
like,
it.
I like
I
some meat on
understand.
there.
Oh, that's
I don't
me
want
out.
to break them.
I'm very skinny.
I really like his eyes.
Okay, he's for sure 1.
Yeah, you gotta come right here.
Damn, they all agree with him being one.
I think,
You know what he looks like? He looks like Musilk. He looks like the YouTuber Musilk, the TF2 guy. Or I don't know, he doesn't do TF2 anymore. But yeah, he looks like a skinnier version of him, right?
Like, see, I think hard him. Actually, no.
Just very average, in my opinion. I don't know, man.
How dare you? Be adorable.
It's not average, but
anybody's outfits today. I understand we're all comfortable.
I don't know. I think dressing is important.
Yeah,
that's fair.
No, like, you can't make me picture
Judging the clothes, damn.
Do it.
I'm sorry, like, it's not like they're all dripped out either. Actually, they kind of are.
I don't know. She's wearing like that, what do you call it? What did Homer Simpson wear in that one episode? A muumuu? Tutu? What was it called?
You guys all right then?
Do it.
Oh, pink shirt would go in second, and then everyone would scooch.
Is everyone okay with that?
Let's see.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Right? Come over, Dale. Yeah.
Yeah. I would just like to say, what a little angel.
Right.
What a little angel.
Stop patronizing him.
Not implied.
So cringe.
Look at his little wings. Protect him.
I care more about what the girls thought than the guys, but that's just my own opinion.
Oh, shut
Wait,
up,
so
Roy.
can we just
You're
move up?
playing it
Because
up, too.
he can't be there.
Yeah, can we put him in third?
Switch. You little angel.
Because he's farming Sages.
White shirt and green.
White and green, I would
Yeah, he is
switch.
farming Sages.
He's like, you heard the ladies.
Oh, poor this dude, man. He's getting screwed.
Yeah.
I am 100% okay with this lineup.
I
I'm
feel like
not.
I'm okay with this.
This is a scuffed lineup, boys.
That was my lineup, but I swapped to 2 and 3. You know what's crazy, dude? This is the men's rank, this is the women's rank. You know what, I feel like they put him down as they felt threatened by him.
No! You know what? The men were more right. Men's ranking. Yeah, they were straight up more right. I would swap maybe these two. And then I'd say that's basically my rank. Yeah. Swap these 1 and 2.
I felt like we did a pretty fair job. Most of us came to a consensus on it.
'Cause they
It
knew
did
that-
definitely feel a little degrading and a little
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Don't get me wrong. I don't
Yeah, this whole concept is like really strange.
Maybe mean, but I didn't find any of them attractive, so it was kind of a lot harder than I anticipated.
Holy crap, what? Whoa, what kind of dudes is she hanging out with? Jesus, Brad Pitt?
I would not have looked at any of the guys. I would walk past
What?
each one of them. But being in the same room and seeing this type of personalities
Oh
that
my
they
God,
have,
all
these are
right.
some nice guys to be.
You know, people say this, but they'll end up with someone who's like not even as good looking as them. That's the squad W, that's what's gonna happen.
Real different when we put. I think most of the girls were more personality based, which is good. But I mean, it's still, you can't know off 1 minute.
I thought I was gonna be lower. I say 2 throughout the second 2 rounds, so I'm content with my number 2.
Alright, I slept on this guy too.
He's pretty good looking. He looks like the dude from Detroit Human. No, Detroit Become Human.
So it's cool to see what people see outside of your point of view.
Being judged by other people based off like a minute is kind of like giving me like a little bit of anxiety.
We're sick of your
to
shit,
think that
Roy. Shut
maybe
up.
we do that subconsciously towards other people.
Growing up Mexican and being Latino, attractiveness is set around this like image of being like this really like macho, muscular, bronze, chiseled man with like facial hair and stuff like that. I don't typically see myself or like associate myself with that. So I don't think I'm all that attractive.
I do not know what the women are looking for because apparently I have some of it, and I
Like, again, I'm sorry. Like, no offense to this guy. I'm like ragging on him a lot. Like, he's better looking than me, but come on, that's not number 1.
figure out what that is.
Okay. That was good. That was kind of odd.
That was kind of odd.
I think what's showing the most is how the girl.
Oh my god, he even has hashtag Jubilee, hashtag React in his thing. Like, he's farming so hard here. It's so scummy what he's doing, but hey.
Off the main stage at the 1v1 camera. I stand before you. Compared to the other.
Ooh,
that was kind of weird.
Alright, boys.
Don't worry, this isn't going to be like a regular thing. I know Donkey is doing something similar where he's like making low effort content to show like how stupid it is. But I've been thinking of doing something like this for a while. I am working like on a couple of highly edited stuff. That should be out very soon. See you then. Peace.
Actually, screw it. Maybe I do a video like this like once a week or something. The only reason I haven't really done this sort of thing thus far is because I thought it was kind of scummy. But why should I impose like these rules on myself that no one else seems to care about anymore? Like, don't get me wrong. I sometimes make content that's low effort in terms of editing. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I work super hard on this channel. But at the very least, I'm not like just straight ripping from someone else. And sometimes even that low effort stuff, you know, some thought has to go into what I'm saying. And my more like structured high effort videos, that legit can take quite a while to make, like a lot of hours. And then after all those hours, I run the risk that I might end up with something that I'm actually not super happy with. So instead of having a lot of my eggs in those high effort videos, in between, I should just do easy React content like this. I mean, unironically, it's pretty fun to make. I mean, I still get to have opinions out there. You guys will get more regular content. It's a win-win, right? You know, once a week, I'll just steal someone else's shit and make faces at it. We'll see. Oh, and you guys have no idea how much these big YouTubers make. I've noticed that whenever the average person like on Reddit talks about this stuff, they lowball the crap out of how much these guys make. Like, I guarantee you, xQc made at least $1 million off his YouTube this year. And that's a very conservative estimate. To be honest, like with his Twitch and sponsorships and everything altogether, I would wager that he made like close to $20 million. Like, these guys don't need to be farming the React content on YouTube, but they do anyway. And on top of it being kind of scummy, I don't know, it just kind of sucks to me that the website is like inundated with a lot of this garbage. But now I sound kind of salty, huh? I guess that's just the way the website's going, but what are you gonna do?